Philip, I almost saw a movie in theaters.
Ooh.
Almost.
That's more than I've expected from you lately.
I was out of the country when it launched.
Okay. And you'll only see movies in North America. We've established that.
Ironically, it's The Odyssey.
Yes.
And I was in England. And we walked down to this area, had a McDonald's, nice little, like, London.
Oh, it's got a McDonald's. It's obviously a nice area.
But it had a bowling alley, which we did bowl, 10 pin.
Okay.
I won.
Of course. You
I
got
did very
trophies.
well. For 5 pin, though.
Yeah, I know.
This is 10 pin.
You're upgraded.
But game 2 killed it. But there's a theater there.
Mm.
Spider-Man coming soon. And The Odyssey launched on July 18th.
Yes.
And had I, what's the word? Not pushed, but I had
asserted yourself.
Asserted myself. I'm sure I would have got a yes. So I could have easily said, I'd really like to see The Odyssey.
Yeah. Who's saying no to that? Who's saying, no, Dave, sorry, you cannot. I refuse to let you go. Come on, dude, you're an adult. Yeah.
But I didn't advocate. That's the word. I'm a very poor advocator.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Well, I didn't have to negotiate my time so much. I was able to just go see it, and I couldn't get enough of it. Even at 3 hours, I was like, this
is 3 hours.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
What else are you doing? What else are you doing with your time?
That's a good point. I have time.
Just racing to get home to do nothing else?
If it's one thing I do have.
Yes.
Is it still in theaters now?
Yes. And will be likely for a little while.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever you are, buddy.
Listen, are you willing to come out to the East End?
Of course.
Because you know the one I'm talking about.
Of course. I'll go anywhere.
My wife's out of town. She's got work. So I have ample time.
Let's make it happen.
You're not going to nod off.
I can't promise that if we're...
It's 3 hours. You've seen it before. That's not going to be
I make it a point
roadblock.
to see it the sort of 6 p.m. screening to prevent the nod. So if we can make that work, then we're golden.
I'm willing to work with you if you're willing to come that way.
Of course.
But it was pretty good, though. So.
I loved it. I think it's incredible. I know you're not a Christopher Nolan guy.
I love the cast.
It's got every actor working.
Under the
why
sun.
Not, right?
Yeah, I love Damon.
Yes.
This is peak Damon, I think, actually.
10 years after his last peak, he gets to peak again.
Yeah, this is the re-peak of Matt Damon. Just when you think he couldn't get any better than The Great Wall, which was such a great film.
Sure.
He pulls this off.
Yeah. And I would categorize my watching and my viewing of The Great Wall as being a slight odyssey in and of itself. So a lot of obstacles in my way to watch that garbage. I felt a lot like Odysseus, but I'm ready for it. Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf with Phil and Dave, the movie talk show where each week one of us takes a movie off our shelf and presents it to the other for discussion.
This week coming off of Phil's shelf, 1985's After Hours, directed by Martin Scorsese. How'd I do there?
You did great.
And written by Joseph Minion.
Correct.
Went on to have a hell of a career.
Stellar.
From what I understand. Philip, what I don't understand is why is this movie on your shelf?
It's a bit of a story why this particular movie is on my shelf.
I'm ready.
In 2003, my apartment got broken into. I think I've shared that.
Vancouver.
They stole all the DVDs except for 10 of them, strangely.
The 10 worst movies.
No, not even. I had Rocky and Rocky Horror Picture Show and RoboCop.
Oh, in the arts.
Among others.
Yeah.
But they had taken Rocky, but not Rocky Horror and not RoboCop. They had basically taken one in between those two titles.
I think that's the right choice.
Which they had taken everything off of every other shelf, but that one shelf, they're like, yeah, I'm going to discern a little bit.
That's interesting.
Really weird. But as part of that settlement, I got a bunch of credits to an amazing store that I often forget, A&B Sound.
You want to plug it?
It doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But A&B Sound on Seymour Street in Vancouver was my haven for a long time.
Okay. It's abandoned.
And the credit system worked out that it was like one credit was valued between $1 and $37.50.
That's a big gap.
And then $37.51 up to $60 was 2 credits and on and on and on.
Oh, you want to maximize those credits?
And I got, I want to say like 1,500 credits or something obscene because I had so many movies. Around that same time, they released a Martin Scorsese box set that included The Last Waltz, New York, New York, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and After Hours.
Okay. These are all his older films?
Early, mid-70s.
Okay.
All the way through.
Gotcha.
A good chunk of his early films. And I thought, well, if I wanted one of these, it would cost me 1 credit. But this box set was $34.99.
Oh, there.
So I got a 5-for-1 deal.
Yeah. That's a great deal.
And that is really the only reason I would have. I think I was still I love Scorsese. I love, obviously the more modern stuff. I love Goodfellas, Casino.
Gangs of New York.
I didn't love that movie, but in general, I'd kind of been a fan. But I hadn't seen a lot of his early stuff, so this box set was a great excuse to have
opportunity to see the beginnings.
Correct. They're all still on the shelf. I've upgraded some of them, but Criterion released a version of this, but I have yet to receive it.
Now, did you have After Hours already on the shelf pre-burglarization?
I'd heard of the movie, but I had never seen it prior to that. And I just bought it as a way to I can get 5 movies for one.
That's why it's on your shelf.
Correct.
So 2003, you probably would have watched it that year?
Yeah. And I thought, this is great. And then sort of kind of drifted away from memory. And so when we talk about this podcast, the conceit of it, if you will, it's a little bit to try and elucidate the movies that are, in some cases, meaningful to me. In other cases, off the beaten path. So we've done The Game, we've done Panic Room, arguably the 2 least successful David Fincher films. And we've done Shutter Island.
I love that movie.
You really did.
I actually finally watched it.
That's right.
Instead of falling asleep.
Correct.
But
that was a movie where it's considered by some to not be sort of peak Scorsese, if you will. And Goodfellas is considered by many to be the best. Not so much.
Sometimes you just can't fight it.
Yeah. So this fits into that category of off the beaten path, not quite the most go-to Scorsese movie.
Underrated was a term that got thrown around IMDb, just saying, many times.
And a comedy. And those are all things that Scorsese isn't necessarily known for, and I thought it would be kind of fun to tackle it.
And that, for me, was a little confusing.
Please.
Because I had never heard of this movie.
Of course.
85. In my defense, big year for movies.
Sure.
We had Goonies.
Yeah.
We had Back to the Future.
Big one.
Rambo 2.
Jewel of the Nile. I know you loved Romancing the Stone.
That was the sequel.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw it, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was doing in 85. I was 7 years old.
Okay.
So I wasn't watching a lot of films. I was still in the Bugs Bunny stage.
Unlike your adult years where you really dug in.
Hey, those early 2000s.
That's right. You did.
I did. I got the movie stubs.
I got the receipts, buddy.
So I didn't have him pegged as a comedic writer. He is all Gangs of New York, Shutter Island, everything post-2000 for sure.
Comedic director, you mean?
Yeah, comedic director. Sorry. Yeah. And he wasn't a guy that would get me into theater either.
No.
So I already know, I don't know anything about this guy in the 80s.
Sure.
But he had been around
mid-70s. Late 70s, mid to late 70s.
So I was really late to the game with him because Goodfellas, that's not funny.
No. There's a couple parts of it, I think, that are funny.
Yeah, there's always a little funny. So that was a little surprising to me. And I don't think the fact that I didn't have him categorized as a comedic director is because I didn't find this movie funny.
Oh.
I watched it twice, like I always do, out of respect.
At least.
Minimum.
Yes.
But let me tell you, it was no more than 2.
Okay.
And I approached it the second time knowing that, okay, it's a dark comedy, to see if I changed how I felt about the movie. Not a lot.
Okay.
But I was looking for more funny stuff. Like, oh, this is meant to be funny versus maybe it's not funny to me, but maybe Phil finds this funny or the general audience finds this funny. And maybe you can help me discover why maybe I didn't connect to what was supposed to be funny but wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, you're soulless and empty.
I'm bringing out comedy hits. Yeah. Almost Heroes, Tommy Boy. I know you don't like the bigger lads. You don't find them funny. Now, Griffin Dunne's quite slim, so maybe that's why I like this movie. I have 2 things in this whole film that I found funny.
Wow.
And that is a problem for me.
Yes.
Maybe not for you.
For me, it's going to be a problem for everybody. It's a problem for Scorsese.
But, I mean, IMDb, I've deleted it. The app is gone.
Oh, okay.
Because this movie
grossly outscored your...
Well, 89 Metascore, and that's like critics.
Sure.
People went to critic school to become critics.
Yes.
The Eberts of the world and Siskel.
Mm-hmm.
I like them both equally.
Uh-huh.
And then the regular person score, you must have got on there and gave it a bunch of 10s. It's 7.6.
Okay.
So
numbers that don't mean anything.
I know, but I was really surprised that that's how good this was received. So I'm like, what am I missing? So I think it comes down to connection. Mm-hmm. So you obviously didn't connect to the movie instantly because you got it as part of a box set.
It wasn't sought out specifically. Yeah.
However, you saw it in 2003. Now we have 20 years of fermentation.
Sure.
I don't know how many times you've gone back to it. You don't need to tell me. Unless you want to, if you're comfortable saying how many times you watched this film, or is this the first time you've seen it?
First time since.
first time since. So that says something.
Sure.
Not a lot, but
I
something.
got a lot of movies.
Yeah. So this will, I think, will be an interesting conversation, and maybe we'll see if you can maybe sway me a little bit. You're not going to get me to love this movie,
Clearly.
but you might get me to hate it just a little bit less. Maybe. We'll see. That's your.
I can't wait.
I'm going to put you to work this week.
Fantastic.
Ordinary word processor Paul Hackett experiences the worst night of his life after he agrees to visit Marcy, a SoHo resident that he met that evening at a coffee shop.
That sums it up, I'd say.
It's a summary of the film.
Yeah. Doesn't really engage, doesn't really excite.
No. I didn't realize it took place in SoHo.
She says so.
Well, in the movie, it is said.
Yes.
That's a thing, SoHo.
Yes.
It's part of New
Southeastern.
York.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right.
There's no ho. But, that's
And when I worked for Rogers, SoHo was a thing. It was a business type.
okay.
So I have a bad attachment to that because none of us want to deal with small business. It was a nightmare to do transactionally.
Okay.
And they always like, oh, you got to get small business. Like, you just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So this already has negative connotations with that word SoHo, but I'm not out of it because of that. I want to be clear about that.
I thought you'd be really into it right away because the first person we really almost see in the movie is a television actor.
Balky.
Balky!
I had a hankering for Perfect Strangers. I downloaded the full 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know how many seasons there are in Perfect Strangers. I don't think a lot, though.
5 or 6. It was a huge
Probably.
hit.
Yeah. But it was nice to see him. And I assumed he was going to be in the whole film.
Sure, the lead actor.
This is
coming off of Beverly Hills Cop in 94.
That's
84.
right.
Hosted SNL that same year.
But we have Griffin Dunne. He's going to be the guy.
Yeah, he's our lead actor.
Paul Hackett.
He is Paul Hackett. He's the brother of Dominic Dunne, whom you may remember having spoken about during our Poltergeist episode.
Oh, I like that episode.
Yeah, she played the
Not the
teenage
film, but-
girl.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about it in the episode. She's dead. She died. She's murdered.
Oh.
But Griffin Dunne is her brother, and he more or less kind of wrote the movie.
Oh, no. Joseph Minion,
Yeah,
buddy.
didn't get the credit for it. Took that script and adapted it himself with his writing partner. And originally, Tim Burton was signed to direct this movie.
That's interesting to think about.
Yeah.
How that would have been like.
Would have been very...
A lot of claymation.
That's right. Let's assume that. Very different movie, but apparently...
Maybe a good one.
Scorsese had expressed interest, and Burton was like, yeah, go that way.
Take it. I don't want this shit. Yeah, good idea.
Instead, he did Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which is available in our
It is indeed, yeah.
And Scorsese was coming out of a bit of a slump. He was working on Last Temptation of Christ during this time, but that movie shut down. Ended up making it a few years later, but his last couple of movies hadn't been successes. King of Comedy, which is a phenomenal movie.
But wasn't received well, or
no.
No. Okay.
And New York was also not received well. So he just had a couple of flops, if you will, in a row, and he was looking at a little bit of reinvention. And this was his take on a comedy, again, not his strong suit, and was sort of willing to give it a try. And I think, you know, say what you will, comedy, not comedy. I mean, obviously those things are very subjective.
100%.
But the movie and the technique and the style, I think, is very Scorsese. And I think probably the right choice. And Burton has his own very distinct styles we've talked about a number of times. I think Scorsese is probably a better fit for this material.
Well, it's in New York.
That's another
and
factor,
he
sure.
likes to film in New York, I think.
Yes,
Similar to Davis, who likes to film in Chicago.
Andrew Davis.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know his first name.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm happy I knew his last name.
Yeah, no, that's impressive.
All right.
Yep.
The Package, The Fugitive, and who shows up in those movies? John Hurd. So I thought maybe they were trying to pull a fast one where this was supposed to be New York, but actually shot in the Windy City, Chicago. Yes.
We've done so many John Hurd
Oh
movies.
my
We'll
God,
get to him
enough
later,
already.
But he pops up in...
And Line of Fire, like just 2-3 weeks ago.
I love this guy. Beaches, as you know, one of my favorite
Beaches.
performances.
There's roles in Line of Fire because we did it recently, but any role we've really seen him in, it's like, how much is John Hurd bringing to this role?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think like anybody can do this, but maybe there is something about John Hurd that just makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, when you're playing the dad in Home Alone, it's like, well, anybody could have played that, but the way he plays it is memorable. So it could have been anybody, but it's him. The cast, you know, you talked earlier about the Odyssey having a cast of,
Lick your chops on that cast.
For watching a movie in the mid-'80s, everybody in this movie is a face. Linda Fiorentino.
I knew I'd seen her from something, but it wasn't like something obvious to me.
Yeah, she's in Jade. That's where I saw her. She's in a movie called Gotcha, which I loved back when I was a kid.
Gotcha.
She was in Dogma. It's a great cast, and whether you like the movie or not, obviously, is not really questioned at this point. But I think the people he's got in it, I think, are all doing good work.
Rosanna Arquette, who is the feature of the first 30 minutes for sure, until she's dead.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dunne's the through line.
Yeah, it's his story, obviously. But he meets Marcy at a diner while he's reading Henry Miller's The Tropic of Cancer.
Not to be confused with The Tropic of Capricorn.
Correct.
Do you chew dentine? Black licorice? That's what I know from that book, was the Seinfeld episode.
Bookman.
That is the Bookman episode.
Yes. Philip Baker Hall.
Dentine? Great TV show if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, check it out. Check out Seinfeld. Next time you're around.
So I did appreciate that. So I got Balky and I got the book, Tropic of Cancer.
Yes.
So we're going in strong. I'm excited to watch this movie where I still don't know what kind of movie it is. No preconceptions of the film.
Yes. Where's the gangsters?
Well, now looking back in hindsight, the music is comedy-like.
Comedy or not, if we haven't established that, at the very least we can establish that Marcy, Rosanna Arquette, is a beautiful woman.
I will not question that.
And they're chatting at a diner. And so I understand Griffin Dunne's situation.
Get the number.
Get the number.
Paperweight, that's his in.
You need this number, and you need to write it down as fast as humanly possible.
And that he did.
There's your setup. And he gets home. He ends up calling Marcy.
I mean,
why wouldn't you?
I mean, we've all been there before. How long do you wait?
No.
Do you wait the next day? It depends.
Seconds.
Why do we even have to exchange numbers? Let's just go
Let's
right now.
just do it right now.
I'll follow you home.
That's
not creepy at all.
And she suggests, why don't you come on over? And then the camera right on the clock.
11:32. Yes. That's late.
It's late.
It is late. And I didn't clock that. The zoom in on the clock.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That is kind of
like you're just setting a scene. You're like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. I mean, I've gotten those calls back when I lived in Vancouver, same kind of thing. And you're like winding down. The movie's almost over. It's time. Hey, you want to get together? Yes.
Yeah. But now it's only 8:30 though, because of the time difference.
Sure.
So
yes,
that's the advantage of being in Vancouver, right? Those 3 hours. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's always 3 hours, no matter what.
Yeah. Sometimes it worked out. Sometimes it didn't.
Yeah, more often than not, I don't have any real negative memories from these experiences, truthfully. So
okay, well, that's good. You weren't in this situation.
But there have been situations where you're like stretched thin, as it were. Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, you're making concessions. You're like, okay, or I'm gonna have to deal with this later, or is it worth it?
Yeah, and to him in this moment, of course it's worth it. He got a beautiful woman to invite him over to his house at 11:30. Why would you even question it?
I'm not.
So he gets in the cab. And this to me, when you say you didn't know if it was a comedy, this to me, it's if you can't figure out that this movie is a comedy 8 minutes into the movie when he's in the taxi.
Yeah, it's on me, is it?
I think in this moment, it would be clear that the intention is comedic.
Yes, that's a good point. I figured it was just an exaggeration of how taxis work in New York. I didn't find that funny. I thought it was interesting.
Sure.
I
thought, to me, less so the speed up, whatever, that's a camera trick. But the wind, the gust as he's trying to hold on for dear life, and him quietly, subtly saying things like, there's no hurry. Clearly, he's that deadpan-y, and that's the type of humor I dig, as we've talked about. I like the subtle stuff where you just throw it in as a throwaway line.
Leslie Nielsen, buddy.
Exactly, which is why, again, I'm surprised that this movie didn't connect to you on the comedic level, because Griffin is not doing, obviously, Leslie Nielsen's level of stuff, but he's still commenting and making assertions and wry commentary to what's happening in that same way.
I was just more frustrated with the $20.
Yeah.
Why are you putting it in the ashtray? Don't put it there.
Yeah, I'm not
going to go out the window.
If it's the ashtray or if it was like a pass-through.
I know ashtrays.
Way to pay so that you're not actually engaging with the person in the thing, right? It's like at a...
Okay. No, I know.
At a currency exchange or whatever else, you put it in the tray, you roll it over, they do the thing, they send the tray back.
If it is that helps.
I think that it's that.
Okay.
But he arrives at Kiki's, he gets the keys.
Yeah, that's a thud.
I look at this a little bit like the keys are dangerous, and he thinks he's ready for the danger. He's standing right underneath. He's kind of ready to catch, and then he cowardly steps away from it. He flinches. And so there's a part of me that thinks, is this like a character?
What is this?
A demonstration of his character's perception, which is I'm ready to go, but I'm not ready to do.
Oh, it's deep.
That's my take on that scene, because we are the audience. The keys are coming right at us / him.
Did you flinch?
No, because I'm, on my television. I'm watching it.
Okay. I mean, I didn't either.
I'd have the 3D Jaws 3 situation.
That would be a good 3D, though.
That would be a pretty good 3D.
85. Are we out of 3D right now? Or because it comes and goes,
yeah,
right?
83 was...
Oh, it's a missed opportunity then.
Yeah, missed chance. He gets invited up, beats Kiki first.
Played by
Linda Fiorentino, which we talked about.
Yeah.
Wearing a mesh top.
I like mesh. I like my tops like I like my hockey nets. Very meshy. That's my association with
that's
mesh.
how it goes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a bad consolation prize.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Griffin Dunne's got no emotional connection to Marcy. He just got invited over to this house.
Maybe he prefers blondes over brunettes, but that aside...
He walks in, Linda Fiorentino, an artist, nearly topless.
Very close.
And is beautiful.
And interesting.
And
freaky,
whatever else.
Potentially.
Of course. But again, if you're thinking in this context of this is a couple of hours of my life, and that's it. In and out, if you will.
Well, for you.
One and done, if you will, and I'm done.
2 minutes, right?
Then who cares? So the fact that he meets her and connects with her and kind of flirts a little bit and starts massaging.
This I connected with. I used to date a girl who would always want a massage and would always fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Like we had a relationship. Let's be clear about that. It wasn't like I was getting denied.
Sure.
But in those cases I was because she would fall asleep. I'm like, I'm not massaging you because I want to. I'm massaging you to get
what I need
in that room over there or here
or
whatever.
Yeah, sure. Selfish.
Well, I mean, in your mid-20s,
who isn't?
Some people aren't, I guess. So that was certainly relatable. I don't think he gave himself enough credit either. I was looking at the technique. Yeah, that's good.
It holds up.
Holds up.
Fantastic.
Good work.
Well, luckily for him, even though Kiki passes out, Marcy shows up.
Yeah. This is the funniest scene in the movie.
Tell me about it.
Line. Can I have this one? Because I only have two.
Please.
You're going to have to give me both of them. It's his decision when he sees her out in the hallway on the staircase to run back in and sit beside Kiki, incriminating himself. I think that was an odd choice. Just sitting there all casually while this woman lays on the couch as if maybe they had just done something.
Perhaps.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, that behavior is kind of funny. But Marcy begins to maybe show some cracks, if you will, as she is very excited, kind of hyperly
I'm thinking I'm going to have a great
buzzing
night.
about.
Yeah, I feel really good about this.
He's pumped up for it. But then she starts acting a little odd, a little bizarre. Did you say something? Did you say something? I could have sworn you said something. That whole exchange is...
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah, not funny.
No.
But definitely uncomfortable. And this movie does, I think, personally anyway, a fair balance of the two, where the discomfort is the funny, but this is the first moments of, this is not going to go Paul's way. And I didn't know quite to what extent that would end up not going Paul's way, but this particular exchange...
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Oh, yeah. Red flag after red flag.
And now, have you met people at bars or restaurants? I certainly have met people at bars where you have a few drinks and you're heading back to the house. You have no idea what this person is.
Oh,
right.
Of course.
Personality-wise or whatever.
Sure.
It's different, like you're saying, in a relationship, the woman passes out. Like you take the good and the bad. The phone call I got was like, oh, that's a call I would get on occasion from this person. And you're like, let's keep going.
Those are the facts of life.
That's right.
You take the good, you take the bad.
Correct. Right. Everybody knows that.
Literally.
But in those moments where it's like complete stranger, you know what you're getting into, it does sort of lead back to the IMDb assessment, if you will.
Have you ever snooped around a little bit? In this case, he sees a burn cream.
Yeah, I've not really done that.
Are you going into the medicine cabinet? No, that's my question.
No, not really. I don't think I've ever really done that. I've never been that curious about whomever I
think it's best not to know.
Random. Yeah, it just is, again.
Fungus.
If there had been a reason to suggest, oh, this is maybe a little weird, but in those moments, I was always pretty single-minded. This is a one-night thing. I'm never going to talk to you again, so why would it matter what your history was? Now, she decides it's a good time to share.
Oh, my God, yes.
Some of her personal history. And
that's a doozy.
It's a tough one to walk back at midnight on a Tuesday night or whatever day of the week it is. It's pretty uncomfortable.
It's dark, too. That's dark.
Totally dark.
Not funny.
No, there's nothing humorous about that at all.
Nothing about this whole exchange is after the initial funny part.
Yes.
It's very serious and a lot of red flags and like, oh my God, dude, get out of there.
That's it. But then how do you get out? Because then you're now the rude guy. I don't know if you've been in this, but I've certainly been in like, I don't want to stay here.
How do I get out?
But how do I get out comfortably and with some sensitivity? Because when this night goes this way and that information is shared, I don't know you. So like, I don't want to be here. But also, I'm a human being who's looking at someone in a lot of pain, talking about their past histories and stuff.
And you have your own goal.
And your ambition was, I have a thing. And so
how's that all work
like,
together?
are we going to call that off? Like, so the negotiation in there to me is played really well by Griffin.
It felt really real. I will give it that. Like, this felt like something that has happened to me.
Yeah, it's a legitimate scenario, not something that is concocted for the jokes or concocted just to be silly or goofy.
A real uncomfortable.
He clearly doesn't want to be here at this point. He'd rather be with Kiki.
At that point,
like at that, the trade-off was like, wait a minute,
There is a break between the bedroom scenes because they go out for a coffee.
Yes.
Briefly, and we get more interesting information about her, which is more red flags. She's married or was married.
Yes.
And the whole Wizard of Oz thing.
Surrender Dorothy.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what that means.
Unbelievable.
Would you say that during,
I don't
fornification?
Know, fornification.
The weirdest thing someone said to me during lovemaking.
Just that alone is probably the worst.
And I probably shouldn't share this, but I will, because it's really not that big of a deal. But they called me David.
Didn't like it?
It threw me off, because David isn't a sex name. It's like your mom's calling you, you're in trouble. It stuck with me all this time.
It's like Roma says in Glengarry Glen Ross, the great fucks you had. It's probably not the orgasm. It's the commentary around it. The arm on the neck, the way their leg twitched, whatever the case may be.
That's interesting.
That's how he defines it. He still tries, though. After even all
not
this
out yet.
stuff, he's not out. He goes for a kiss.
This is, for me, the biggest red flag. The kiss followed by the cry.
Yes.
The kiss and cry.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
It's so bad.
You know this is not going to turn out well in the long run.
No.
Even if you can manage to get through the night, accomplish your mission, you're not going to get away scot-free.
The trail of this is
you're going to have to date
ugly.
her for 6 months or something.
Something.
And I can't do that. I have a problem breaking up.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Toxic relationship brewing, for sure.
And I'm not positive if it's a reaction to the pot.
Colombian pot.
Sure.
Which wasn't really pot, apparently.
Yeah. So I don't know if his aggression that comes out in this moment is brought about by that.
I was unsure of that.
If he is just at his, like, I had an agenda. Like, this was an understanding.
Yeah. Either it's not worth it to complete it, or I don't think it's going to happen anyway.
And I just want to go. So I'm going to basically abort the mission and become a bit of an asshole.
Yeah. It was abrupt.
I want to see this paperweight.
I got papers all over my apartment. That was funny. I forgot about that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? Funny.
Killing it.
But he gets out. He finally leaves. He's out in the rain. And he just wants to go home.
Makes sense.
Where else would you go but take the subway? What do you think of this scene? Because to me, this scene is, if you have yet to sort of find, to me, any comedy in the movie, which I find questionable.
I did.
But this scene is hilarious to me. The argument that ensues around the 10 cents or whatever is, to me, just genius.
Mm-hmm. He's got 97 cents. That was established already.
Yes.
He's like, come on. Like, no one else is around.
After midnight on a Tuesday.
Yeah, he just has to give him the ticket and take the 97 cents, and he goes home.
Yep.
The story over. And he's like, no, I can't do that. I can't. I break the code. He takes this job so seriously.
Yeah.
But his excuse of, well, what if I go to a party, I get drunk, and I tell somebody that I let you through? Like, I'll lose my job. And he took it so seriously. I'm like, that is pretty funny. Just that one line. Like, what if I get drunk?
I love it. I love Griffin's performance of the exasperation. I like that he just tries to barrel through.
It seemed uncharacteristic.
And bumps into a cop. Oh, and I'm sorry. I don't know what I was going to go the other way.
I've never done it before.
Yeah, I don't know why I did this. He's so defeated. And again, these are the commentary that I find his performance to be exceptional. And he's not an actor that I particularly gravitate towards.
Yeah, I only have one
experience.
experience.
If you've seen him before, or television probably.
I'm glad you asked, because he was Frasier's nightmare in an episode of Frasier.
Okay.
Where Frasier wants to make more friends. I only have Niles. So he asks people to call in, and he likes this Bob guy.
Okay.
But turns out Bob is in a wheelchair.
Okay.
And the whole purpose of the episode is he finds him really annoying. Bob. Yeah. He likes barbecuing.
Okay.
Everything Frasier doesn't like.
So why does he like Bob?
because he's at the point where he needs to prove to himself that he can make friends.
Gotcha. Okay.
Great show if you haven't seen it. It's a spinoff of Cheers.
Yeah.
I'll probably cut most of that out, but that's Bob.
Well, I know him from American Werewolf in London, a John Landis masterpiece.
Oh, Johnny
a couple
L.
years before this.
Gotcha.
And Johnny Dangerously, which I think came out actually the same year. So those are the only two real connections I have to him.
He has a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Like everything
Sure.
under the sun. Yeah.
But I think he's incredible in this movie. And he's not an actor that I would have usually, like I said, gravitated towards or thought, ooh, this is a guy. Yeah. But I think the subtlety of it, the exasperation of it, the comedy of it, I think is really, really on point in that his reactions to things are very much the comedy that I appreciate. Let's go meet John Hurt.
Yeah, John Hurt.
And Teri Garr.
Teri Garr and
tandem. So they're at the bar. At this point, Paul
juncture
is done with Marcy. It didn't work. Didn't take. Just looking for a little respite because it's pouring rain out. He gets a little note from Teri Garr. Help. I hate this job. Have you written that note?
No. And I am, at this point in this movie, so confused to what I'm watching here. I said this like 4 or 5 times. What the fuck am I watching? Because
what's so odd about it? I don't know.
No one leaves a note like that. It was strange. That's a nice way of putting it. It's strange.
All right.
Teri Garr, I love.
Yeah, she's great. Mr. Mom.
I don't really know her from anything.
One from the heart.
I think she played one of those game shows where you show up like every
Hollywood
week.
Squares?
Yeah, I feel like she might be a Hollywood Square.
All right.
Yeah. She was in Friends.
Oh, okay. Who'd
Yeah.
she play in Friends?
Phoebe's mom.
That's good casting.
Yeah.
I buy that.
And she's kooky.
Yeah, okay.
She's kooky.
Great. So while that's happening in the background, Hurt is offering, hey, you had a rough night, buddy. I'll get you the money.
The sense of relief I felt.
Yeah.
Like I felt that with
That's
them.
the movie working on
know.
you, though. Like that's the goal of the movie is to make you feel that discomfort and stress and find the humor in that. And so when these moments of relief present themselves and then fail.
Well, that's the issue I ran into is I felt the relief, but I also felt the frustration. Whole Arquette sequence, I was like, oh my God, get the fuck out. Her character was like, you're the worst. I'm pulling out what I've left of my hair. So that to me is I don't want to
enjoying that feeling.
I don't want to, exactly. I don't want to spend an hour and a half feeling the frustration.
Gotcha.
So that's where my issue lied. And the fact that I feel that relief so much is indicative of feeling it.
How frustrated you were
prior.
Like,
God, please let this movie be done.
As frustrated as John Hurt was trying to get into that register to get him his money.
Michael Douglas.
The
briefcase. That's all I could think about. And then we're immediately back to frustration. So I'm like, oh God, this is what this movie is.
It is the Odyssey. I mean, this is not to spoil
please don't.
a 3,000-year-old story.
Don't give me any excuse not to go to the theaters,
but
okay?
fundamentally, all the obstacles that get in the way, that conspire, whether it's the gods in that instance, or it's somebody's forgetting to open the thing, or forgot the whatever, all the things that are getting in Paul's way from really doing the thing he wanted to do, which was bang Marcy. And then once that wasn't going to be a thing, just get home. It's the subway guy, it's the police officer, it's the register.
It's always something.
It's always something. And that is the conceit of the story. And that is ultimately kind of why I thought it'd be fun to chat about it in that context, because this is Paul's odyssey to get out. And the obstacles, however silly or juvenile or comedic or not they may feel, they are all frustrations.
They are that.
And as an audience, we are, I believe, supposed to feel that same level of frustration. So the fact that you don't want to feel it is, I guess, why you don't like it. But in terms of the movie working or not working, sounds to me like it's working exactly the way it wants to.
IMDb has
You just
spoken.
don't want it, right? And I think that's why those numbers and the scores, if you want to call them that, are a thing. And why I think the movie now, 40, 50 years later, gets reassessed, as it were. Because I think if you had looked at that movie in 85, the Metacritic and all the other nonsense you spewed out at the beginning, I don't think would have necessarily been as positive.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
As it is now in looking back in this reclamation of Scorsese early, mid-'80s.
And I think this is a love-hate movie.
Yeah.
Either you're connected to it or you're not.
Sure.
There's not a lot of wiggle room.
Not a lot of wiggle room in a papier-mâché either. Which is the next wave we have. He ends up going to John Hurt's apartment to get the key. And as he's departing after a toilet issue, because nothing can go right, you're just piling it on.
I get it.
We have Cheech and Chong.
I didn't even
clock them?
I didn't clock them.
No.
Oh, sometimes like when the movie opens with nothing happening, it's just black and it's just the credits and the music. I might quickly just go to wash my hands or do something. Yeah. So I actually missed.
Who's the cast?
Not all of it, but I missed some of it. Yeah. So that's fun.
Sure.
Like Dave.
Yes.
With
Charles Grodin?
No.
Ving Rhames?
No. The vice
Sigourney
president.
Weaver. No. Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, who's the vice president? Oh my God, it's Benny Boy.
Benny Boy.
From Sneakers fame.
That's right. Yeah, another great one.
But yeah, it's established there's a burglar.
Yes.
And the term burglar alarm?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that forever.
It's a product of the 80s
that
for
was
sure.
Fun.
Yeah. I've been burgled.
Fortunately, he's able to convince these two guys, which I compared to the guys from Seinfeld.
Yes. The
Cedric
armoire.
Bob. Just now, actually. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Just now.
Wow.
Yeah.
In real time, folks.
Real time. A lot of Toms. Do you know everybody? You've lived in an apartment.
I've told you before, I don't know any of my neighbors.
Exactly.
Ever.
Like there's 3 Toms in this building.
Yeah.
But you know there are people like that.
Sure.
Who know everybody.
That's a Seinfeld episode as well.
It is, yeah. Everything's a Seinfeld episode.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yeah. And that's why people tuned into this movie podcast.
Yes. Exactly.
And what he ends up seeing around the same time is Cheech and Chong and accuses them of stealing the papier-mâché from Kiki's apartment.
Yeah. They're the burglars.
They're the burglars.
Yeah.
They must be the problem.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, okay, they drop it and run away. He goes to see Kiki.
Do you think like this might be a last-ditch effort to maybe
I think so.
salvage the
100%.
night and get with because Kiki?
I think he's
kooky.
going up to there to salvage anything. And Kiki's all tied up. Oh, this is great knot work. Oh my gosh, is he a sailor or something? Is he struggling to get out of it?
Really good knot work. What was strange about Kiki though is like, no, I sold the TV to them.
Yes.
Well, why are you tied up then?
Sex game.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he does pop in to see Marcy. One last chance. This could not have gone worse.
No. No. This is worst case scenario.
Yeah. So he goes and he's trying to apologize, make amends with Marcy, and there's no amends to make. She's dead. You're right in this is not that funny. Right?
No.
Some of the themes aren't.
No.
What I love about this movie and sort of movies like this is we are not presented with characters that are likable, heroic, that are positive. And there's times where we go, I would have made the same exact choice. And there's times where we went, I would have gotten the fuck out as soon as possible. And we're in the middle of that throughout this whole movie to me. And there's times where I'm on his side for sure. And I'm saying, like, just give him the ticket to get on the subway, dude. This is a good guy. Let's get him home.
I never saw him as antagonist. I think him taking off the blanket was just for the burns.
Yeah, I think it's curiosity.
Curiosity.
Nothing lecherous.
Yeah, but there's movies like Rounders where they're not really likable characters.
Nobody
except for Joe.
Yeah.
Very likable.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And I am working with that.
Yeah.
In progress, not completed. But I never thought the reason I don't like this movie is because I don't like anybody.
Yes.
I just don't like what's happening on
fair.
screen,
That's
more
fair.
or less. But nothing to do with Dunny Boy. He's very neutral.
He's the nucleus, but all the shit's happening around him. He's the bland kind of guy that everyone's bouncing off of. Yeah. Not unlike Teri Garr in her apartment.
She had a really nice rain suit. And my wife has a mosquito suit.
Okay.
We were at a ball game, and I'm like, don't wear it. Mosquitoes are not out at this time. It's too hot. I'm just bullshitting, right?
Sure,
I do not want to be seen with her wearing the mosquito suit. And she asked me to go get it from the car. I'm like, oh, the game's almost over. And she finally gets it herself. And it turns out it wasn't that bad. It's like a 2-piece, but it's not flattering.
No.
What do I care?
You've got a standard to maintain at the ball game.
Yeah.
9-year-olds and parents, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just stupid. Come on. A lot of growth left to be done here, my friend. But that was my takeaway from Teri Garr. Just a really nice rain suit. You don't see that all the time.
Yeah. This scene, I think, is absurdly funny to me.
I didn't find anything with Teri Garr funny.
The oddities, do you like the monkeys, the personality switches? I thought all of that was really humorous. Again, every performance in this movie I really, really like. And her begging and pleading for him to stay, his frustration with that. He just wants to go, but he needs certain things to work out his way to do that.
Yeah.
And nobody is willing to give him the time of day to do it.
I feel the things, again, back to the frustration, and her character, the up and down, I get that character. I'm just not finding it very entertaining. This is a nightmare.
Yes. Exactly what it is.
It is that. What I think my issue with it, it's like watching the game.
It's also a nightmare.
Without the fact that it's the game. This, the way it's presented to me at the beginning, is just real life.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of that sucks. Oh, this sucks. Oh, of course the register won't open.
Okay.
Progressively more frustrating to the point where it's like, oh my God.
Well, I couldn't disagree more. This scene has, or soon after the Teri Garr thing in the apartment, he leaves, comes back, has got my favorite line in the whole movie. I think it's the funniest thing I've heard in months.
Wow.
Is Teri Garr asking, "Did you miss me?" And his performance of just turning it on into more than anything else in the entire world. I've missed you. I've missed you so much.
That's your funniest one?
Yeah, I think so. The desperation in it is hilarious, knowing that he has to modulate to her crazy, how sad and frustrated and broken down he is throughout the whole movie, leading to this moment I find hilarious. She finally gets the paperweight.
Yeah.
Which I think is just another funny through line. All of that absurdity I find really, really funny.
And I think that's the right word, absurd. And I think I'm not interested in a movie that's absurd.
Says the guy that took Ace Ventura and Pet Detective off the
You're calling that absurd, buddy. It's interesting, though, how subjective movies are in general.
Yeah, it's the point of the podcast.
Comedies, everything. The funny thing is, you take a movie that is Jaws, whatever it may be, and I like Behind Enemy Lines better.
Yeah. It's my mom and Magnolia and Big Mama's House. It's the same thing, right? She's like, I don't want the real. I want the guy in the fat suit. And I couldn't care less about the guy in the fat suit. I want the real.
It's just what we gravitate to, which makes this interesting because our tastes are obviously
totally. Although I can appreciate Ace Ventura as being like, well, this is absurd and silly and goofy, but also really funny. This, it seems anyway, is just stuck in the this is absurd and I don't buy it, and so never gets to the funny part. Or the funny isn't good enough or big enough.
I think it's the type of humor.
Sure.
And I like deadpan because Naked Gun, it's like, I love Leslie Nielsen as deadpan.
Yes. But those are also pretty big jokes.
And that's
in
also
the deadpan, it's big stuff.
And that movie is presented.
Yeah.
This is this. For me, I'm like, this is just shitty things happening to this guy. Sucks to be this guy. Is that the takeaway from this? It just sucks to be you.
Yeah. That is the takeaway.
Yeah. And that's what I'm walking away with. I'm like, okay, well, that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. He ends up at the diner because he can't hang around Teri Garr anymore.
No, wow. I mean,
he's burned that bridge.
Would you though? Would you, like, for argument's sake, would you?
Of course. Beautiful woman.
All right. Just checking.
I don't have a lot of filters.
Yeah. I would too. In that situation, I'm still making a move.
If the goal of the night was to get laid.
Yeah. You're making the move. Now, as much as I'm struggling, I will say, Phil, at this juncture, I really want to use juncture this week as a word. It's a good word.
Yeah, it's a solid word.
In the midst of this movie is where I'm really struggling. Like, what am I watching here? Frustrated, not finding it incredibly funny or funny at all since earlier on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm really waiting for this movie to finish. So I'm really latching on to anything I can find. For example, we have John Hurd.
Yes.
We love. Yes. We'll say it again.
Yeah.
He's got an ink stain.
Okay.
His back pocket. Did you notice that?
I did not.
No, it's from the game. Another ink stain.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm desperate here.
Different pocket. But it is like the game. What I will say is I do like John Hurd's reaction to finding out that his girlfriend has died of an overdose.
Oh, of course.
And how Griffin reacts to that, both with him and with Teri Garr later. I just think the performances in this are all really entertaining and really good.
I have no issues with performances. I want to make that clear.
Please.
Performance, no problem.
Well, we've got one of our great performers, another Home Alone alumni.
Yeah, they work together a lot, eh?
Well, 3 movies, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Is that it? I just feel like they're friends, like outside of the.
Well, I don't think they share a scene in this movie, but they are in the movie.
I might be getting mixed up with John Candy, but I'm always happy to see Catherine.
Yes. Now, did you recognize her? Because I felt like a couple of minutes of like, oh shit, I didn't know she was in it.
This is the beauty of missing the credits.
That's right. Another face in the crowd, right?
I'm like, that's not her. Oh, it is her.
Yeah. So the voice comes out. You're like, okay, but I would not have seen her in 1985.
It gave me hope.
Okay.
If Catherine can't do it,
she's not boring.
Yeah.
That's another great line to me.
I actually don't mind the scene with her in the apartment.
Okay.
Generally speaking, if I'm comparing it to everything that's come before, I'm like, okay, this is not bad. The number game?
Hilarious to me.
I literally just did that after the movie, actually. I'm working with my nephews and my dad to build a shed. And he's always about the measurements.
Measure twice, cut once. Monk.
And so he's like, remember 89. And I just like, okay, 98, 88.
72, we got it.
So numbers game I can appreciate. What did you think of the through line with the burning? Catherine O'Hara wanted to burn off the papier-mâché. That was a theme, like the burn cream, the burn
I didn't
books.
really pick up on it.
Watch it again. That's obviously they did it like it's a reason, and she's really defensive about her ice cream business. Like you said, like,
It's not boring.
A little insecure.
That's right. But is at least willing to get him home. I'll give you a ride in the truck. No problem.
Another misdirect.
But it turns out that his portrait has now been displayed all over town.
I know. I look at my watch like, nope, he's not getting home yet. Another 20 minutes here.
Have you seen this man? You find this man.
Yes.
He panics. He rushes. I love when he gets to the buzzers and he's just like, I'm your uncle. I'm your cousin. I'm Joe. I'm Pete. Anybody. Just let me up.
He does find himself in an apartment.
Sitting with some man on a
Some
couch.
guy who's up for some things.
That's right.
We don't get into details of what he's willing to do or not do.
Yes, but there is a spectrum.
Yeah.
But this to me is basically Griffin Dunne's masterful performance.
Are you talking about this is
Him
my night?
explaining what his night has been and the odyssey that he's been undergoing, but escapes that ordeal again.
See? You see their tone there? Again.
Well, I'm only feeding to you.
Oh, okay.
I love the movie. I think it was great. He ends up back at the Berlin bar and finds peace and quiet and tranquility for the first time in the night, and he reacts like a child.
This scene, I like.
Another woman is presented to him. This is now the 5th in the list of women.
Progressively older.
Sure. True.
Look it up.
Yeah. So having him react that way, finding some succor, if you will, in this situation, I think is probably where your head is at for people like yourself who's found agitated and aggravated and frustrated throughout.
Yeah.
The peace and calm and quiet. I connected to his level of resignation to what had happened.
I think that's a good word.
He eases into her, nestling into her chest.
I thought he was going to go for the kiss.
Sure.
And to me, they have gotten less attractive, but less crazy.
Sure.
And then just able to relax.
Yeah.
So at this point in this movie, juncture.
Yeah. It's caught up to where you are in life. Old and tired.
I understood the film to a certain degree. Not second degree, which was the burns that we might have been dealing with. I sort of got it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite scene. Okay. Not because it's funny.
No.
Because I'm connected to it. It's the only time I felt that way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I found it very sweet between the two.
Obviously,
sweet. Everybody above is still trying to get to him. He gets doused in goop.
Goop. And
goop. She has the idea, I'm going to papier-mâché you.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Genius.
a terrible idea.
Genius. I love it. And so he is now
too.
wrapped up in the papier-mâché.
Ridiculous.
And Cheech and Chong come back and take it.
Of course they do.
Because they're looking for their art.
They're going to bookend this.
They've established that that's my art piece. Oh, here it is now, and they take it.
It's the only thing they paid for.
Exactly. I love the way the movie ends, falling off the back in front of his work, coming in all wrecked from the night prior. Sits down at the desk, camera pushes in, and it's right back to where we began.
That all happened. My only hope for this movie, though, is reveal that this is just a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
Wake up.
But it's a real one.
I know. I'd rather him wake up in the bed.
You rather it be a game
yes.
than reality.
Yes. To each their own.
Yeah, totally. Obviously. Well, it is to me hilarious. I had no real recollection of the movie. When I watched it in 2003, it made sort of an impression, but not really. And I hadn't watched it, obviously, in 23 years. Hadn't really heard much about it. And it was just a curiosity I was interested in revisiting. And I thought on its merits, not a balls-to-the-wall comedy. Obviously, I wouldn't have expected that from Scorsese anyway. Scorsese is never going to direct Ace Ventura or Almost Heroes or any of the Naked Gun. That's just not his style. So the fact that it was, I thought, as funny as it was, and Griffin Dunne's performance being far exceeding, really, than anything I had anticipated, and the cast of characters, I thought, all doing really good work and feeling that same kind of frustrations and aggravations throughout the movie, I thought it completely delivered on what it was intentions were. And I loved it. I thought it was really great. I was so surprised by how much I enjoyed it. He's just a director I love a lot. But this movie never really made an impression in 2003. So I was happy and felt rewarded for having watched it. I was really excited. It's disappointing to me that you feel so differently. And maybe you can sum that up and maybe give us some hope for next week.
Yeah. As I said, I watched it the second time, and the only difference was that I was open to the idea that other people might like this movie.
Okay.
But still hated it.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait for it to be over.
Okay.
I was out about halfway through. I was just too frustrated, not enjoying anything that's happening on the screen. Not funny enough.
Okay.
Those scenes have come and gone. Not my type of movie. It's interesting that I didn't connect to it because those situations are relatable. But I guess I just have no desire for exaggerated versions of those situations.
Sure.
As a movie watching experience. It might come back to a movie we did like months ago where it's like, I went through that.
Yes.
I don't want to go through that again. Like, I don't want to watch that. It doesn't make me feel good to watch it because I lived it and I don't like it. So maybe it's just that.
Could be.
So needless to say, even if it was part of a box set that included Shutter Island and all these other movies that I did like of his,
Yes.
I would pay more and buy those movies individually to not have this movie on my shelf.
Oh, wow.
That's how much I did not like it. Okay. But I'm happy you did, and there's no ill will for you bringing it up this week. And next week is not...
retaliatory?
It is not. You know why? Because I started picking my movies further ahead than 1 week.
Yes. Some logic.
We have a full calendar. It's written in, I wouldn't say stone, because a couple changes have happened.
Yes.
And the next movie is going to be impossible for you not to like.
Perfect.
It's got a great cast, great ensemble. This is a blockbuster film, Philip.
Okay.
All right. This was on the big screen. It was in theaters for months.
Okay.
It might still be in theaters.
Check your local listings. Just call the movie phone.
And I'm excited because I don't think you've seen it.
Fantastic. And I'm excited that you listened, folks. Thanks for being here. As always, please rate us 5 stars in your podcatcher of choice. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. And please share the podcast with everybody you meet after 11:30 at night.
Yes. Crazy or otherwise.
Put it in the data entry, folks. Thanks so much.